When you think of horror games, it's often franchises like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Dead Space, or even Amnesia that come to mind. However, the horror genre has grown exponentially throughout the years, with several obscure and lesser-known titles offering their own unique brand of creepiness. Let's take a look at 14 of them here. DAYMARE 1994 SANDCASTLE. Though DAYMARE 1998 was ultimately underwhelming, Invader Studios' DAYMARE 1994 SANDCASTLE is looking like a market improvement en route to its release this year. As a prequel, it features Hades' agent Dahlia Reyes, who must enter the most advanced experimental research center in the United States to investigate its horrors. Along with the DID's return, players will face new enemies that must be dismembered to eliminate, a la Dead Space. Beware though, slain foes have a way of rising from the dead. EBOLA 3. You'd think the name would be the strangest thing about EBOLA 3, but its overall gameplay is also weird. It's a first-person survival horror shooter, but also a walking simulator with choices to make. Not much is known about the story, save for investigating shocking events that occurred in protagonist David's life, but there will be puzzles to solve, enemies to fight, and unique environments to explore. EBOLA 3 is out this year in Steam Early Access for PC. CHOO Charles. What if you had to fight an evil sentient train determined to eat you? CHOO Charles by 2-Star Games posits this question. You command an old train which can be upgraded, complete missions, and help out settlers that provide various weapons and tools in return. The ultimate goal? Take down Charles and stop his bloodthirsty romp before it's too late. CHOO Charles is slated to release this year on PC. MADISON. Luca has seen better days, having spent the past decade being tortured by a demon named Madison to complete a strange ritual. Armed with an instant camera, one can take pictures and develop them to uncover secrets in the environment. As you pick up objects, various puzzles and random events will pop up, challenging you to survive against the horror. Madison was originally slated to release in January for PC, but has since faced a delay. On the plus side, it will also be coming to consoles. Ikai. Ghostwire Tokyo isn't the only first-person title in March with Japanese folklore references. Ikai from Endflame is about an evil demon that's looking to cross over into the human world. As a lone priestess, Naoko, one must struggle against all sorts of terrors, both of the supernatural and psychological variety. There's no combat here, as the player must sneak around or flee from enemies whenever possible to survive. With puzzles and exploration as its focus, Ikai looks to deliver its own unique take on J-horror when it releases on March 29th. BANISH. Devour and Phasmophobia fans may find a lot to like about BANISH. It sees players venturing alone or with up to 3 others to the Luxford mansion after a failed exorcism to discover what happened, and, if possible, finish the ritual. However, there's an entity roaming about that can track your voice and teleport through mirrors to quickly give chase. Items required for the ritual can change locations along with the ritual site, so no 2 rounds will be the same. BANISH launches on March 25th for Steam Early Access with a planned development period of 6 months. Mirror Forge. Another first-person psychological horror game, Mirror Forge takes inspiration from Silent Hill with a focus on alternate dimensions and horrendous beings manifested from past trauma. It sees the protagonist Thomas investigating the disappearance of Jill. After watching found footage of the incident and seeing terrifying things in his own apartment, he ventures to her last known location to investigate rundown buildings and twisted realities. Mirror Forge releases on April 29th for Steam. THYMESIA. As the amnesiac Corvus, players venture through a once prosperous kingdom that's now teeming with monsters. Employing the plague to take down foes, one must recover their memories and ultimately learn the truth about what happened. With a Souls-like combat system, gothic environments, and a wide range of abilities, THYMESIA looks like an intriguing option for horror fans seeking more of a challenge. It's slated to release this year on PC. YOMAWARI 3. As a follow-up to Nippon Ichi Software's acclaimed series, YOMAWARI 3 offers another creepily surreal adventure against the backdrop of nighttime exploration. Unaware of how she got there, a young girl awakens in the forest and is told to remember something important by night's end to break her curse. Searching for her memories in town, players must avoid terrifying spirits, using only a flashlight and their wits to survive. If all else fails, closing your eyes helps conceal you from the spirits, even if they're still out there waiting. Haunted Space. In space, no one can hear you scream, which is all the more terrifying given the foes that lurk beyond the stars. Haunted Space offers a space sim experience with dogfights, trading, exploration, and much more. However, along with other humans piloting large capital ships, you'll have to contend with massive Lovecraftian creatures as you explore various star systems to learn more about the Netherun galaxy and the ancient civilization that haunts it. You can go for a more sim-like or arcade-like experience. Haunted Space is currently in development for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. No More Room in Hell 2. A follow-up to the 2011 source mode, No More Room in Hell 2 once again offers an online co-op experience with survivors taking on zombies in a brutal world. There's support for up to 8 players in large maps with random events, but the objective is the same. You must scrounge for any weapons and ammo to survive against the hordes of the undead. Launching into Steam Early Access on November 1st, No More Room in Hell 2 will remain in development for about a year and receive additional maps and modes in the meantime. Scarlet Hollow. With a graphic novel art style, extensive character customization, branching decisions, and a relationship system, Scarlet Hollow successfully skirts the line between visual novel and role-playing game. The story sees the player venturing to an Appalachian town of the same name to attend the funeral of their estranged aunt. However, things take a turn, and suddenly the entire town depends on you for survival. Scarlet Hollow is currently in early access, with 2 out of 7 episodes currently available. The 3rd should be out by the time you see this. If an engrossing atmosphere of dread and gorgeous artwork is your thing, it may be worth checking out. Caught in Nowhere. WASD Software presents the player with a horrifying sandbox scenario with Caught in Nowhere. You awaken in your house, but everyone in a 25 square mile radius has disappeared. You venture out in search of clues, investigating different locations to learn what happened. Though you have complete freedom to explore, various creatures and ghosts roam the landscape and there's no way to fight back. Traverse carefully or run for your life in search of the truth when Caught in Nowhere launches later this year in Steam Early Access. Lying Souls. Not much is known about the story in Troxy Studios' Lying Souls, save for an incident that happened long ago. Nothing is as it seems though, and the player must uncover the truth about their family's fate, progress through the world and make different decisions, some which can alter the course of the story. Acquire various notes and audio recordings to piece things together and experience random events. It's fairly vague but intriguing all the same. Hopefully Lying Souls has more to offer ahead of its release in spring 2022 for Steam. That's all for now. If you enjoy what you saw, please hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, now is a great time to subscribe. We upload brand new videos every single day. After subscribing, don't forget to enable all notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time, right here on Gaming Bolt.